insight video again today, and I've been talking about like radiance and illumination and sort of the eternal moment, and how like oneness is connected with all things. And this seems to be like the theme that I feel like is being impressed on me. It's opening up your energy centers, opening your energy fields. It's opening us all up once again to this eternal moment, this oneness vibration and this source light creation. Yesterday I was sitting there and I was just I'd just done a sort of like an insight video, and then afterwards sort of like I felt like the energies were like opening up, and the vibration was sort of like again sort of integrating and bringing through sort of like impressions and feelings. And I want to talk about this like sort of like this notion of like a light worker, because many people have talked about this for like many times, like on the internet, and sort of like through like spiritual sort of videos and spiritual sort of like forums. And this notion of like light workers, and that people are sort of like light workers, and they're bringing this light, this energy. Again, the notion of a light worker, in my sort of like impressions and the energies and the vibrations that I feel like how they align with me, are very much again with this notion of sort of where you start talking about ascension, and you talk about awareness, and you talk about like consciousness. A light worker is very much like that. It works on many different levels and in many different ways. They bring energy, they bring light, they bring understanding, they bring wisdom. And light workers in that sense, it's like we're all becoming these channels, and we're aligning with this infinite source and light energy and this source light vibration, and we're also sort of like aligning with this oneness vibration. And again, this notion of a light worker again is sort of like bringing wisdom, bringing insight, bringing consciousness, and anchoring it in for this age, for this time. So in that sense, and how I see it, how I'm seeing it is like, when you talk about like light workers, I'm seeing like an impression of like a being that is completely in like white energy, and like white energy again is very much symbolic of like higher consciousness, higher clarity, higher truth, higher wisdom, higher awareness. And white is very much around that. It's this infinite truth, this infinite sort of like wisdom that is brought through. It's higher vibrations, higher visions, higher awareness, and like white is very much symbolic of this, and that's how I'm seeing it. When I'm talking about this notion of a light worker, I'm seeing this infinite being, or this infinite source energy that's light, that's this infinite source energy that's white. Because I was talking about like gold, and I was talking about the radiance, like with gold energy yesterday, and they give me different impressions as I start to connect into this. So this notion of light worker, it brings clarity, it brings truth, it brings wisdom, it brings like a higher awareness and a higher consciousness. And this is what I feel is happening for many of us on a collective level. So like these vibrations that come through are not sort of once again, because of the oneness vibration and the oneness frequency, which is what's manifesting and creating and integrating now. The oneness vibration works for all, it doesn't work on one. So when you're seeing these energies that are coming through, and I'm talking about this golden energy of radiance, I'm not talking about for me, I'm talking for all beings. And this is what the difference, I think, in the shift at the moment with consciousness and awareness, and with the oneness vibration. The oneness vibration brings like energy and light and awareness and insight and consciousness for all beings. So the oneness vibration is a collective vibration, it's not an individual. And this is, I think, where the different shift is. I think for a long time, when spiritual beings have been working on the planet, and they've been talking about that, they've been talking about like they're talking about their own journey, and they're impressing, or sort of like expressing knowledge and wisdom for other beings to use. I think the difference with this shift of awareness and the shift of consciousness and these new vibrations and these new frequencies from source light creation and oneness vibration is the vibrations coming down, and it's for all beings. So and this is the thing with the oneness vibration and source light creation. We're all born from it, so we're all connected to it, and we're all integrated with it. So it's like it's coming down, and it's working on all levels, and all aspects of the planetary sort of shift. So it's working on the energy of the planet. It's working on all of us as sort of beings. We're all in that sense light beings. So we're all connected and integrated with this new sort of light. So when I'm saying like light work, is it in a sense, this new consciousness and this new awareness with this oneness vibration is coming down, and it's working for all of us. And this white energy is a purification energy. It's purifying all of us. It's opening us all up to new states of consciousness, new states of awareness, and new states of being. And it's shifting, and it's sort of like, and it's purifying our own vibration. So we've become more open to the oneness vibration, the oneness consciousness, and the source light creation that is manifesting. And this is the shift in consciousness, and the shifting in sort of like vision and reality and manifestation and creation. And again, it connects with the universal laws, because the oneness vibration works in union with the universal laws of oneness and vibration and frequency, correspondence, inspired action, rhythm, which are all sort of like at play at the moment, attraction, where they're all sort of like coming in, and they're all working in union with these new vibrations that are coming in. And this is what's happening for many of us. This white energy is sort of like, if you can remain in it, again, it's part of this sense of the eternal moment, where the white vibration helps you to purify, to have higher wisdom, higher consciousness, higher clarity and truth, and be more pure within your actions, within your intentions, and all these kind of things that help us to align once again with that universal source light creation and the oneness vibration. And the oneness vibration is about harmony. It's about sort of like being in harmony with and being open, and sort of like being aligned with all these different realities, and these different sort of like infinite realities of light consciousness, and all of these realities are working with the oneness vibration to integrate and harmonize with this planet, to bring it once again back into union with source light creation. Because all other beings, not all other beings, but most beings that are living in realms of light energy, and the light energy frequencies, realities are connected to source light creation. And I think this is the big shift that's happening for many of us on this planet now. Is for a long time, like I've talked when I go back to like Atlantis and Lemuria, and these times of high spiritual awareness and high spiritual culture, they were very much coming back into alignment, back into harmony, and they were using, they weren't using, but they were like expressing their source light creation, their source light being and essence, and expressing it in like physical reality. And this is what created the spiritual vibration and frequency on the planet, and it also created this harmony with source light creation and the oneness vibration. And this is what's happening for many of us at the moment. We're starting to and this is part of the ascension. When people talk about ascension to me is shifting from different states of being. So in a sense, with all the energies and all the vibrations and frequencies that are happening now, we're all shifting, we're all moving as we start to be aligned, integrated with these higher vibrations, these higher frequencies. And this is why I think I wanted to talk about this notion of a light worker, because it was really talking about this new energy, this white energy that I was seeing. So as I start to talk about these things, and it starts to like I was saying yesterday, you get impressions, you get feelings, and then once you go beyond them, then you start to integrate and become aligned with the deeper wisdom that's beyond it. And the deeper wisdom is about this white energy, this white vibration that I've seen. But it also it's telling you that with the oneness vibration, the oneness frequencies that are harmonizing with the planet now, and with each and every one of us as spiritual beings. Because don't forget, we vibrate, and we our vibration, our frequency is aligned with the planet. The planet and us are one. We're one vibration that vibrates together as one frequency, as all things do in the oneness vibration of the universal source light creation. We all vibrate as one, and this is the infinite realities and infinite dimensions, and this is the higher truth, the higher wisdom the infinite sort of like vibration that is going on and that's manifesting and aligning with all of us as beings at the moment. But the deeper wisdom is about this white energy, and we need to remain in it, because we remain in this white energy of that is integrating. It brings purity, and this is where we need to move to this sense of purity. And purity is sort of like, in a sense, the vibration is very much around aligning with it and being in oneness vibration. It allows us to be open to receive and express true being, and express true intentions, and spiritual sort of expression, of like a higher consciousness, of like higher intention. And this is what this energy is coming down. It's purifying it, and it's opening us up to, once again, to these higher states of consciousness and these higher states of awareness. So once again we can align the planet and become these channels for this infinite expression again. And the oneness vibration is coming down to do that, is aligning and integrating to bring this forward, like the ascension, the growth of the planet, and the growth of all of us as beings, as spiritual beings. And this is what happening for many of us at the moment. And again, it's about opening up those energy centers, so we become to a higher state of awareness, a higher state of consciousness, that we can start to once again align with those infinite realities and these infinite dimensions of oneness vibration and source-like creation, to once again bring harmony and create a spiritual vision on the planet. And this is what's happening for many of us at the moment, and this is what it's about. How I see this sort of energy, of this white light energy, again, it is just a white vibration. It's like an infinite being, that is this white energy. It looks in the form of some sort of it's not human, but it looks in a form of human. It's got like a form to it, but there's the infinite universe behind it, and then there's many colours that come behind this. And again, this is what's happening with many, and this is what I want to talk about as well. And I feel like I've just been reminded of this: the gold energy, the white energy, these different colours that I've been talking about. They're all part of the same vibration, but they all bring their own frequency, as does the ascended masters, and as does the angelic realms, and as does the infinite beings of light and energy. They've all got expressions and vibrations that they're bringing, and these expressions and vibrations are integrating because there's a need for alignment and harmony. So each sort of like infinite reality of dimension of infinite beings of light and energy will also bring a state of consciousness, a state of vibration that is needed for the planet, and also is needed for each of us as beings to align once again. So it works as this infinite sort of like, there's infinite sort of vibrations and infinite frequencies, and obviously each of these sort of like colours and these realities and these dimensions are bringing an aspect of that vibration, an aspect of oneness vibration that is needed for this planet. So whatever's aligning at the moment with this planet is aligning for, because there's a need for that state of consciousness, that state of vibration, that state of frequency, to once again become aligned with the oneness vibration, and again the source light creation. That's the insight for today.